Hey guys, welcome back to Coin Knowledge. So today we're going to be looking at a new gaming project that is, again, new, first time going through a bull cycle, super undervalued. And I just want to put this disclosure up front right now is that this is a micro cap gaming project. So please, throughout this video, please remember that it is micro cap, super high risk. Nothing in this video is financial advice. Just bring it to your attention. And again, if you guys are a fan of crypto gaming and new projects like this, I will bring to your attention early on. Consider liking the videos and subscribing to the channel. Your support means everything. So the video or the project we're going to be covering today is Icon.X World, which is it's a super high quality like race car driving game in the crypto gaming sector. They do have their LinkedIn's, for the founder here, right up here, you can go and take a look at right there, right off the rip. So you can take a look at the team, their experience. You can make an account here, and you can get in here and you can start racing immediately. If we look here, it says the future of esports racing. So Icon.X brings the compete and earn concept to sim racing gaming through the Icon or ICNX is a ticker token. Join the waitlist to participate in the open beta. So again, you can race right now, I believe. So e-racing enthusiasts, they have 100 plus million. Assets, Assetto Corsa daily players, 15K plus. So, join the race. Right here, we're going to be taking a look at some gameplay in the game right now. And this game looks solid. So if you're a fan of, even some Need for Speeds, or especially, more specifically, that ties to this, is Forza. If you're a big Forza head, I am personally. I love Forza Motorsports. Horizon too, but, Forza Motorsports comes out, you best believe that I am playing it almost every single time it launches. I grew up playing Forza. Forza Need for Speed. I'm a big car guy, so this game really resonates with me. And again, it looks like it's more of like a track racing game, so not so much again as like cartoonish as like a Need for Speed is. If you're familiar, but I get off onto a tangent there. In this game you can create unique cars, so it actually does allow pretty big customization here on the car side of things. Again, they have their DAO here also, which consists of 12 professional esports teams, 40% of the protocol generated revenue, as well as a portion of the token APY is sent to the DAO, so the team can distribute rewards as well. They have their leagues. That's kind of the majority of the website right now. Obviously, you can see what's going on within their ecosystem on the top right. They have their events, how it works. Again, the events, there's events going on in this ecosystem right now. How it works, you can, again, get in here, start racing. I would advise, especially when you look here at, the project. Let me mute that. This game is solid. So they say when Lambo now. The game is super solid here. Again, they did, I believe, partner with Arcade to Earn, which is a pretty big project in the space as well. So when we look here at the ecosystem, let me turn that down a little bit. Again, this is super quality. If we're looking at racing games, yes, we have our FPS shooter games, we have our mobile games, we have our open world MMORPG games. Not a whole lot of racing games. I remember from the last cycle, I think there was IOI was a kind of a car gaming project. If you remember that one, if you were here last time, let me know in the comments below. Show the OGs where they're at. But really, as far as other car projects, racing games in the space, not a whole lot of them, honestly, and it is a shame because, there is obviously a huge market there. But again, the game looks super crisp, super quality. So I just want to bring it to your attention here because I think we're onto something here. Looking at it, this is where, again, this is ultra degen. So if you don't have the high risk tolerance, if you want safer plays, this might not be for you. But if you're looking for a potential token that could give you multiple returns in the future, maybe this is something you take a look at. But again, nothing's financial advice. Just bring it to your attention. Now, it is up 100% on the 24 hours. This is one that I've been looking at for a while now. Personally, I got in at around 700K market cap recently. So, really not that much lower in the grand scheme of things if you're looking long term. This project has only been around since early February. So, about 2 months now. We've seen a couple pumps and then find what could be its bottom. Only time will tell. Now, one thing that I really want to show here is the vesting schedule, which we'll take a look at, kind of do some tokenomics here. The market cap right now, Yes, you see it correctly. It's only hovering around $1 million in circulating market cap. Even the fully diluted is not crazy high. Only about 45 million on the fully diluted side of things. So, not crazy at all. I believe it did hit its all-time high as far as market cap goes earlier today, I want to say. So, just be aware of that. Obviously, we can take a look at, kind of go down the list. It is trading on Polygon. That is something worth mentioning. It is on Polygon. Oop. This was just working for me, the crypto rank. If we look at the vesting schedule, I believe big thing I was going to show you is the IDO. It's about 5x from IDO pre-sale investing pricing, so not crazy. Not, the pre-sale or the early investors aren't up, 10, 20, 30x from, the IDO prices. Always worth mentioning. Now, when we look at the supply here, we're looking at only about 3.5% of the supply is unlocked and circulating currently. Look at the breakdown. The team isn't getting a crazy amount. You always want to kind of look at that. 12% isn't a huge amount. Public sale is about almost 10%. That's pretty huge. Angel round, seed, advisor. They did do, I believe, an airdrop originally. Now, they do have a big, and I say big unlock for 2 days, even though it's only 1.4% of the total supply is being unlocked. But that is kind of big when you look at the fact that that's half of what's circulating right now. So expect it to affect the price a little bit. Again, though, if it's something that you're bullish on very long term and you're holding for kind of towards more into the bull market, it might not be, the cost to wait after the unlock versus not might, you might want to take a position beforehand is what I'm trying to say. But again, that's completely up to you and your risk tolerance. But I do want to make note of that they do have an unlock coming up here soon. I believe it's actually going to be happening today at the time of you guys watching this video. They will be having that unlock. So again, just want to make note of that. If by the time you're watching this, the unlock is probably either happened or happening today. So just be aware of that. And then they do unlocks every month on the 8th. So as time goes on, obviously there's going to be this unlock is only 1.1 or 1.4% of the supply, and then it looks like it'll be consistent around 2 to 3% for the foreseeable future. So again, just be aware of that. These unlocks here, but it does look like it's a pretty long vesting schedule, so that is something you do want to see. We're not going to be cracking into the KOL rounds for a little bit, as well as a seed and advisor and team rounds towards closer to the end of this year, on the second half of this year. So something worth mentioning. But either way, I mean, when we're looking at, a car game ecosystem in the space, because I do think we're lacking on it in the space, because I think everyone's always so focused on first-person shooters, third-person shooters, even MMORPGs get a lot of hype. I think it's easy to forget that there's other genres in the gaming space. And, again, for a game that looks this quality, that has a working product, and again, you can see the team on their LinkedIn, on their website. They're trading on Polygon. Looking at the markets, they don't even have, I believe, a centralized exchange at the time of recording this video. I don't know why that is not pulling up, unfortunately. So if we go to, I believe, let me see here. If we go to Icon.X, we can look at the price right now. On CoinMarketCap and take a look at the markets here and see that, yeah, I mean, they're on Mexi, so they already have a centralized exchange listing, which is always good to see. And then other than that, they're on Uniswap, on Polygon, so lacking on exchange listings. And again, you can see that it did just have a pretty big pump, so please be aware of that. It could cool off, but it is hard to tell with such a low market cap. This thing could really go either way. It could keep going, or it could cool off. But just be aware of that if it's something you're going to be looking at getting involved with. But either way, that is Icon.X World, a project that I'm personally very bullish on. One that I personally, again, full disclaimer, I have a position in this project, and it's one that I'm definitely have high conviction on. Because again, just look at the gameplay here. I believe they have the sound pretty dialed in. Twitter media always kind of downgrades the quality, so please be aware that this fuzziness you see is really on the Twitter side of things. Twitter's just an interesting platform, but I mean, seriously, this game looks nothing but quality in my opinion, and it's one that I'm very bullish on. Let me know in the comments below, is this a game that was already on your radar? Did I just bring it to your radar? And what do you think of the product that they have offering here? And if you guys are aware of any other lower cap gaming gems in the space, let me know. Comment below. Let's talk about it. And Again, bring it to your guys' attention. I did just create a Discord recently. It is free to join. You can find the link in the description below. If you have any issues with the link, comment below and I'll send you an updated link. But again, it's free to join. Get in there. Ask me any questions you have. Ask others any questions. Again, it always helps to have people to bounce your ideas off of. And if you guys are interested on what I'm doing in these markets, I also have my Patreon link below. Completely optional. And again, it's just if you want to know what I'm currently doing as well. And if you guys got value out of this video, if you guys can like the video, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share the video. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right. See you guys.